living free. Robert Ferguson's got the plan you need. With diet-free life, it's the key. No more starving, getting rid of inflammation. Choosing healthy choices, providing you with sound information. Bringing balance to hormones and insulin through food. With DFL, teaching you food choices to see it through. DFL, we're teaching you to eat food right. Teaching you to pair food with each bite. Balancing our body's microbiome, feeling so right. With diet-free life, it helps futures lose pride.
Woo, 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 woo. What's up, everybody? This is Roberto Lorenzo Ferguson, and yes, this is Diet-Free Life. Diet-Free Life with Robert Ferguson. And I'm not going to keep you long. I just want to share with you some words of inspiration. I want to encourage you, if your goal is to lose weight, don't give up and to keep moving forward. I'm sharing this with you because I was, inspired earlier today after spending some quality time with a podcast. And I'm going to say it wrong, so I'm not even going to say it. But I promoted it, so some of you probably saw it. And I want to bring them on my show because it was a group. There's one gentleman who's part of the team, and then they had these amazing ladies who are all extremely intelligent, well-traveled, you could tell, well-read, well-versed. And we talked about menopause. And they gave me the opportunity to speak to their audience and to share with them. And it felt like I was at home. So I'm definitely going to be sharing with you guys how you can listen in to their show. They have I love their show. And they ended it with some really fun, cool stuff. There was like a game, like a drawing, and then people were able to someone won a gift. And it was great. But one of the things that we didn't get to talk about is what inspired me to jump on and share what I'm sharing with you right now. And that is losing weight, man, is a struggle. And it can be really tough. And many of us can put in a lot of time. We can do everything right, but for some reason, the numbers aren't moving in the direction that we would like. Now, I've seen this a lot in my life because I've coached a whole bunch of people, and I'll continue to see it. But the one thing that I notice is that the people who are not successful give up on themselves. And all they had to do was stay the course. I know that because I have a lot of successful clients. And I have many clients that I work with that gave up on themselves. Now, if you want to lose weight and you're interested in something different, then I'm going to invite you. I want to invite you to have at least a free consultation with me. And if you have a conversation with me, I'm not there to sell you. It's a conversation. We call it a free consulting moment. And when we get on, you may just have all questions, and great. I get a chance to meet someone, talk to someone, I'll answer your questions. Or you may get on the call with me and go, you know what, Robert, I want to be your client. I want to work with you. And I go, great. Here's the options. And I'll give you some options and we can make it work. But whether you work with me or someone else or some program, my recommendation is don't give up. Now, here's the take home for this call. And the take home is that you may be doing everything right. And the reason why you're not successful is because of the bus that you got on, the program that you are believing in. It may not be you. And so I saw this video. I've seen it a few times, and I'm going to play it for you. It kind of summarizes everything to me. Okay. And I'm going to experiment. So I'm going to play this video 2 different ways. Okay, so let's change my format up. And okay. So can you see the video? Because that's not the one I want. We're going to change that. We'll bring that back on the second one. Okay. Now I want you to watch this video. I'm going to play it twice. It's very short, but it's a prank. There's a guy, you can see he's at the beach and he's going to, wash his hair. So he's rinsing off. And you're going to notice that, well, let me let it play. Okay, so as you can see, he doesn't know it, but he's washing his hair, he's rinsing it, but nothing seems to be working. Well, there's a guy up there who is continuously putting shampoo in his hair. And the frustration builds. Okay, let's continue.
Oh my God. What kind of shampoo is this, yo? Oh.
Nothing that he does is getting the shampoo out. And he starts to scream. See, there's a lesson there. He's being tripped up by the guy who's, putting the prank on him. He's doing everything right. He's got the water at a good level. It's coming out strong. He's using his hands as part of getting the soap out of there. And he doesn't understand why he can't be successful and get the soap out of his hair. So I'm going to play it from a different angle. So let me see. How can I do this? Let me be the one. Okay, let's go here. And then let's add this one. Okay, so I'm just playing it again. And this time I'm going to just talk over it. You got someone who wants to lose weight. You got someone who wants to clean off and wash his hair. The person who wants to lose weight is doing everything right. The guy who's trying to rinse his hair, he's doing everything right. But for some reason, he can't get the soap out of his hair. He doesn't know that there's a guy that's pranking him. Same as a woman who's doing everything right. She believes that everything that she's doing to lose that weight supposed to give her a result where she's successful in losing the weight. And what happens after a while is that people get so frustrated, they get so angry, they become disappointed in themselves, and then they give up. It's very unfortunate that this happens. I believe that everyone can be successful at losing the weight, but it takes a partnership in order to do it, right? You must be 100% on board. And whether it's an accountability partner that you're working with, maybe it's a friend, you want to be honest and you don't want to give up on each other, and you can be successful. So I don't have any magic, jewels to give away today. Again, my entire goal in this video presentation right now is to encourage anyone who's wanting to lose weight or who have been trying to lose weight, don't give up. Don't throw in the towel. You can do it. Now, you may not have come in contact with the right program, but maybe you will. That's why maybe it's not with me. Maybe you want to work with one of my coaches. I can connect you with some really good, loving people who are in the business of wanting to help people. I'll get to meet you and I can connect you. You don't have to work with me. Or maybe you have a weight loss program or some approach you're thinking about going with. I'll get on the phone and we can talk about it. And I'll share with you my best advice with the goal of you being successful. That's what this is all about. You don't want to be the person who is doing everything right and you really believe you're doing everything right and then give up on yourself. What happens when you do this is that you make it okay to give up. Now, many of you who have already done this, you know, like I could think of a whole bunch of people. I work with them. I know they can be successful, but they give up on themselves before they actually reach success. Some people don't even give it a shot because they create their own tape or what they believe the method or the approach is going to be about. So sometimes they're afraid. Sometimes people don't want to lose weight or attempt because they know it's not going to work, because they have a bunch of past experiences where they have attempted to lose weight and it didn't work. Attempted to lose weight and then it didn't work. Then you get those people who want to lose weight. They really want to be successful. So they believe if it's not expensive enough, it can't be real. So they look for like expensive weight loss programs, hoping that, okay, I'm going to spend the money because I got the money. I can introduce you to a whole bunch of those people. It takes getting on the right bus. That's the right program. And listen to your gut when you do it. Because most of the time, our gut will tell us either way. And then you must come to grips with yourself and accept what it's going to take once you have all of the information. Not based on what you think is going to be, what the experience may be. But don't give up. That's the message for today, is that I don't want you to give up, man. I want you to stay in it to win it. I want you to be successful. We have too many people in this country, the United States of America, Canada, actually everywhere around the world, that want to lose weight, but they have allowed a lot of information to get into their head and certain beliefs and past painful experiences that they've gone through to block them from giving it another shot. I have 2 clients right now that were there. 2 women. And I got both of them because of my post on Facebook. They reached out, scheduled a free consultation. I got on the phone. They both said the exact same thing. I'm doing everything right. None of this is making sense. I read your posts. I was like, you know what? What is it going to hurt? What do you have, Robert? We talked about it, gave them some options. We got started, and they both are thriving right now. Both. As I sit here and share this, I see some of my peeps catch me live. Miss Sandy's on there. Linda Jackson. Darlene, what's up, Darlene? Ruth, we need to schedule a call, girl. Come on, where you at? I'm going to come by there and see you since you guys got the national basketball champions, right there in the beautiful Oklahoma. When I look at Linda, and I see the same thing in these ladies I just mentioned, I like to think back to when Linda got on the phone call with me. And Linda already knew me. She had done work with me in the past. She was in my infomercial. And Linda was at a place where she needed some change and she was stuck. And Linda, you can correct me when we talk next if I'm wrong on this. But one of my clients I was working with, I believe it was Dan, encouraged Linda to reach out to me because I was doing an experiment during the pandemic where I had created a discounted VIP program, and I wanted to coach as many people as possible. So I made it very affordable, and I still have people on this program right now. And Linda was like, all right, I'm going to do it. So we reconnected. We talked. At that point, Linda was 249 pounds. Linda got down to 125 pounds. Thanks to Dan, and thanks to the fact that she gave it a shot. And that takes a lot of humility, especially if you gain some weight back and you're at a place where it's not your ideal place to be. But I had quite a few of my clients from the past came back to me then. And they all they conquered it. They killed it. So to me, that speaks volumes. To me. So anyway, I'm so thankful. I am so thankful for everybody. And I'm thankful for the opportunity to be able to be a light for some. And especially those who are dealing with a lot of pushback in many areas. And they don't give up. That's pretty awesome. And when you get to live life and meet people like that, man, it makes you just go, you know what? As the good book says, all things are possible for those who believe. And I do get it that many people don't believe anymore because they've been let down, and they've been let down by themselves. They get to a point where it's like, what's the point? And some of them, as my mom told me years ago, she goes, I don't want to die in my own fat. What she was saying was, I don't want to give up. I'm going to give this another shot. And I'm glad she did. So keep going, you guys. Keep going. All right. I'm Robert Ferguson. Make sure you like. If you haven't subscribed, hit subscribe and look for that one part on the subscribe where it says like click all, because that means anytime I go live or upload a video that you will be notified, and you can watch it, catch it at that point, or come back and watch it later. All right. So Robert Ferguson, I am ready to get myself out of here.
more counting
To the next one.
calories, just living free. Robert Ferguson's got the plan you need. With diet-free life, it's the key. No more starving, getting rid of inflammation. Choosing healthy choices, providing you with sound information. Bringing balance to hormones and insulin through food. With DFL, teaching you food choices that see you through. DFL, we're teaching you to eat food right. Teaching you to pair food with each bite. Balancing our body's microbiome, feeling so right.